The F-A-18 is a frontline, combat-capable aircraft that deploys from the decks of U.S. aircraft carriers worldwide. The Hornet is a versatile multi-role aircraft which was designed to excel in both the fighter and strike missions. Today's flight demonstration is flown by Lieutenant Adrian Jope, call sign Catfish, from La Cañada, California. In today's flight, he will maneuver his aircraft under G-forces ranging from -1 to 8 times normal and fly at airspeeds from 110 miles per hour to 650 miles per hour. All of the maneuvers you will see here today demonstrate the Hornet's capabilities in the tactical arena and are employed every day during combat and training flights.
You got the shutter speed up, Dad?
May I direct your attention now to the left, where you will now hear the Hornet's 2 GE F404 turbofan engines spooling up to their maximum power, producing over 36,000 pounds of thrust. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Navy's F-A-18 Hornet. Set up for the high-speed pass. Catfish will approach at nearly Mach 1, nearly the speed of sound, demonstrating the ability to surprise the enemy using high speed. As he reaches show center, he will select full afterburner and pull up into the vertical, subjecting himself to 8 times the force of gravity. May I direct your attention to the right, where the Hornet is accelerating to nearly the speed of sound. You'll notice that the aircraft sound will not reach us until the aircraft reaches show center, indicating the high approach speed. The throttles are forward. Catfish in the seat, lining up 1,200 feet away. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. At nearly the speed of sound, your United States Navy's F-A-18 Hornet. Jope is performing a vertical reversal to set up for a demonstration of the incredible thrust-to-weight ratio of the F-A-18. As the Hornet reaches show center, it'll pitch up through the vertical and execute a maneuver known as the double Immelman. During this maneuver, the pilot will be subjected to 6 times the force of gravity, and it'll illustrate the incredible pitch authority and vertical maneuverability of the F-A-18 Hornet. In less than 6,000 feet of altitude, the Immelman. For your United States Navy's F-A-18 Hornet. He's fully qualified aboard Navy aircraft carriers, accumulating 217 traps or carrier landings aboard ship, and has flown numerous combat missions in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom as well. Lieutenant Jope also participated in Operation Unified Assistance ashore in Banda Aceh, Indonesia, after the devastating tsunamis that hit the region in late December 2004. Lieutenant Jope will now demonstrate the F-A-18's extremely tight turning radius, whether in a dogfight or avoiding surface-to-air missiles. The ability of the Hornet to turn around in a very tight space gives it a tremendous tactical advantage. Here is the Hornet minimum radius turn. Characteristic all Navy aircraft must possess is the ability to land an aircraft carrier at sea with a moving and sometimes pitching flight deck. Navy and Marine pilots are trained to hit the landing area with pinpoint accuracy. And what is not so much of a landing as it is a controlled crash. Approaching at 175 miles per hour, the pilot will fly a descending turn to a 3/4 mile final approach point. This speed allows only about 15 seconds to precisely adjust the flight path in order to touch down in an area not much larger than your driveway. Notice as the Hornet approaches from the right that the gear will be down and the tail hook extended. It is the tail hook that allows the F-A-18 to land and stop in under 400 feet. Each landing that a Hornet or carrier-based pilot makes is graded by the landing signal officer. Even when landing at a naval air station, there is painted on the runway the outline of the carrier deck, and they are taught to land on that very, very precisely. From the right, Adrian Jope, call sign Catfish.
Dedicate and sacrifice my every thing for just a second's worth of all my stories and dreams. And I wish I could know the direction that I take.
Demonstrating the maneuverability and superior thrust-to-weight ratio of the F-A-18 and the 1/2 Cuban 8. Now just remember, when you saw that little tail hook, that tail hook is able to stop that aircraft weighing in excess of 25,000 pounds. It is one strong piece of metal. Now, Lieutenant Jope is performing a repositioning maneuver to align his aircraft with the show line, and he'll reach show center at just over 300 miles per hour and demonstrate the superb nose authority and the ability of the F-A-18 to point at an adversary aircraft. In a very short space, you'll see him pull the nose almost straight up.